Hi and welcome to Roll Slow Gaming and our Let's Play series of Bath City Football Club, taking them to the top of the Premier League. Currently we are in our second season in Vanarama League South, and so far, halfway through the season, we haven't been performing good enough. We're 5th in the league, but we are destined to do a lot better and aiming at the title. We'll see how it goes with that, but yeah, we'll try to improve here with a couple of wins. Or a lot of wins, actually, rather. We have quite a key match maybe here coming up in the match here after we meet Weston FMR at home. The away match against Billy might be quite deciding. Anyway, we'll move the game forward here and do smash the like button if you like what you see here, and make sure to subscribe as well so you don't miss out on any of the daily content that we bring to you here on Roll Slow Gaming. We get some pre-match tactical advice here with nothing special. We are clear favorites to win the upcoming match here against Western Supermar. And guys, also if you have any comments, thoughts about anything in this episode, let me know in the comments, and the most positive and informative comment on each episode will get pinned, just so you know. And here, the training for last week, we had an average rating of 7.27, so let's take a look here at the individual level and see what we can say here about things. So we have Spencer Adams improving a little bit here, so he's been improving pretty good here actually in his tackling, or actually it's not that much, but still he's improving, and that's pretty nice. And we have Genovese improving also a little bit all over the place. And let's take a look here. We have Mills and Stern that we should criticize, but we can't, unfortunately, because well, they are just stubborn, I guess, is what we could say about them. And Ryan Brandt failed his fitness test here for the upcoming match, so he will not be in the team, and he's still injured anyway. So we'll have Ross Stern here in the team. Still, he did a very good game here in the last game, but actually he's very tired, so we'll put in Sean Rigg here again. And one more who's very tired here is Paxman, so we'll put on Sangare instead of him. And I think we'll put on Lewis instead of Hutton as well, who's pretty tired also. And let's actually give Don Ball a chance here to play instead of Genovese, who's also tired. And for Spencer Adams, we'll switch him for Jack Batten, as we said we would do in the last episode. And we'll see how that team works out. That's a lot of changes throughout the team, but we have a pretty hectic schedule here, and also a game coming up here in a couple of days against Billy K. So pretty tight schedule, and we'll try to swap the team members around a little bit, just to make sure that they aren't getting too tired. So let's kick off the match here, and let's see if we can get a good result here. So 10 minutes in, we have a small advantage here, it seems, looking at the stats. And we do have a highlight here coming up, and we have Stewart with the ball just outside the penalty area, and he shoots, and the keeper saves, unfortunately. But a pretty good performance there by Stewart. Looked pretty nice and pretty dangerous. All these green suggested tactical changes from our assistant manager, we'll try to follow them and do the changes if we manage to see them in time and press the button. 30 minutes in here, we are dominating the game very clearly, looking at the stats at least. And we do have another highlight here coming up. Stewart with the ball in the midfield, just behind the penalty box. to Rig outside the penalty box, and we get attacked there a lot, and it's to Medalus and Adeloy inside the penalty area and to Sparta, and it's a goal here for Bath City Football Club versus Western Supermar, making it 1-0 lead here for Bath City Football Club. It's quite a funny sequence there actually, with a lot of tackles lost, but still having being able to keep the ball, and overall a very good finish there by Sparta. And we get a highlight now straight away from the kickoff here of Western Supermar. Let's hope it's not for Western Supermar and it's for us rather than for them. Currently we have the ball in the defensive half, and it's a long ball up towards one of our strikers, but we don't win that ball, and it's a ball back down to the midfield of Western Supermar, and it's a long ball up, and we the defenders take care of it, and we'll have the ball up to Rig on the left side, and it's Adeloy 1-on-1 versus the keeper, and he hits the post. Unfortunately, almost a goal there, making it a 2-0 lead, but not the case. And we're approaching the end of the first half here. Just a few seconds to go, and we should see the whistle. And that's the whistle for the first half. So the final, or not final, the scoreline after one half is 1-0 for Bath City versus Western Supermar. And shots is 18-1, shots on target 8-0, and possession 61-39%. So very happy with that first half. We should maybe have definitely more than one goal on the scoreline though, but other than that, nothing to complain about at all. And overall, all the players seem to be performing pretty well. So not looking to do any changes at the moment in the team at least. But we'll do make a couple of substitutions here around the 60-minute mark or a bit earlier. Actually we'll do that right now or right after this highlight. So Stewart with the free kick, and the cross is in, and it's to Adeloy, and it's a goal here for Bath City Football Club, making it 2-0, but it's been disallowed due to being offside. So let's check this here, and that was very close, very close. So unfortunately we get another highlight, or unfortunately if it's a goal for us, I can say that it's unfortunate. And we have the ball going back and forth a bit here, and it's Rig and a long ball up to Adeloy. He gets a second chance, but the keeper saves here 1-on-1. Unfortunately, we'll do some substitutions right now. So we'll move in Lewis to center here and switch out Hayden, even though that he's had a great game. But he's pretty darn tired, and we'll need to think about that as well. And for the same reason, we'll switch out Carl Stewart here. And for the same reason, we'll switch out Melalus as well. And we'll think about how we play these two guys together. So we'll play Adeloy as an advanced forward and Oliver as a poacher. And yeah, I guess we can't do more changes, even though we would like to make a couple of more changes. We have a lot of players who are tired. We have a highlight here, building up. We have the ball now in the defensive half of Western Supermar, and we, for some reason, pressed there with both our defenders or attackers. It looked very strange, and we get a shot just wide there of the goal from Western Supermar after a good clearing there from our defenders. And we do have another highlight here, and it's another shot here for Western Supermar, and a very good save there by our keeper Ward. So very nice, and it's a ball to Adelaide, and it's Oliver 1-on-1 versus the keeper, and the keeper saves there as well, and we get a corner out of it. Hutton here with the corner. And there's the cross. Will we connect? No, it's wide and a free kick to Western Supermar. And here is the next highlight. And the ball back and forth with Adloy once again, one-on-one versus the keeper. But they managed to block the shot, so nothing really happening there. And another highlight here, and it's Adeloy with the ball, passes to Sangare, to Paxman, and it's a long ball up to Adeloy again, and unfortunately he can't really hold it, but we get the ball back and Adeloy in with a cross, and we get a penalty, and Jack Paxman here will take the penalty. And here it comes, Paxman versus the keeper. Will it be a goal? And it's a goal for Bath City Football Club, making it 2-0 here for Bath City versus Western Supermar. So a pretty well struck penalty there. Very low, so pretty hard to get to for the keeper. And the highlights keep on coming here in this game. So another highlight here. And it's a long ball up to their striker, and it's one-on-one versus the keeper, and they put it just over the bar. And luckily for us, he didn't choose to pass the striker that he had, or player he had with him on inside the penalty box. That would have been a pretty easy goal if that were the case, I believe. And we'll see here. So I guess we'll have Sangare been taken off since he got an injury, but we should be all right here. Considering we have a 2-0 goal, 2-0 lead here for the last 4 minutes here. But we do get a red card here as well, I believe. Yes, we do. So that makes it three persons in the, well, 3 persons. I lost it all, but basically we'll do like this: move all our players down, so we'll have play a 4-4-0 team. So that should be all right for the last few minutes, and the final whistle should be now any second. So we're playing last few minutes here, 2 men short, and I guess we'll manage that anyway. And that's the final whistle. No, it wasn't. It was an offside, so I guess we'll wait for the final whistle here, and that's it. So the final scoreline here: 2-0 for Bath City versus Western Supermar, and shots 24-7. Shots on target is 12-2, and possession 59-41%. So overall, I'm very happy with that performance. And we had Jack Patton here having a good game, so I think we'll stick with Patton here and playing together with Hayden for now. And Sean Rigg here also had a pretty good game, so I think we'll let him be. We'll think about maybe putting Stern in, but we're gonna see. It's pretty short here after games against Billy Kay, and pretty short thereafter as well. And regarding the league here, we are still in 5th here. Not much happening, and still 14 points off from Wellston. And we have a very good attendance here in this match as well, with 1003, which is very good for us considering it's in the league. We get Sangare out here 3 weeks, so we'll let him be taken care of by our physio. And Sparta is banned for 1 match. We also received a small fine there at €557 for all the yellow cards we got in that game. So we have, as said in a couple of games, game coming up against Billy Kay as our away team, so that will be a pretty hard game, and that might be a pretty key game for us here in our fight here for the title or run here for promotion. So I guess we'll have to switch things around a little bit in our team selection here once again. And we'll get some pre-match tactical advice here. So we'll follow the team instructions to add here, and we'll remove the team instruction as suggested from Jim Rollo, our assistant manager. And we are apparently super underdogs here according to the bookmakers in the upcoming game against Billy Kay. And we have a lot of players here with expiring contracts, and we'll take a look at all of them closer to the season end here. But we'll get Mins off definitely, which is a good thing, and maybe Paxman as well seems to be a little bit or not dangerous, but overpaid. And we have Freeman, that's definitely overpaid and we won't continue with. And we have a couple more. Houghton here is as well a little bit overpaid, it looks like. And Brandt is alright, but he wants such a big rise in his wage, so we will see if we can manage to put that together or not. And talking about things to put together, we'll see if we can request a new contract for us actually also, and we can't make a board request at the moment. So let's see here. Ryan Brandt passed his fitness test, so we'll actually might be thinking about using him, but he's still injured here according to this one, and only at 81% in condition. So we won't be doing that, so we'll keep with Adeloins and Madalus for now. And for now we'll definitely play Batten instead of Svenska Adams. So we'll play Genovese once again in the team, and Houghton as well instead of Lewis. And we'll play Ross Stern here as a right winger. And let's see here, more Sangere, and we'll add in have in Paxman instead. And we'll put London on the bench here. And that looks alright to me, so let's go to the match, and let's hope we can get a good result here with us against Billy Kay. So let's play the match and hope for a good result here. So first highlight here, 10 minutes in, and we have the ball at our defense, and it's a long ball up towards one of our strikers, but it's only brought to the keeper of Billy Kay, making a goal kick here. We take care of it in the midfield by Adeloy though, but it's only a long ball up that we miss, so it's once again with the keeper of Billy Kay. And here's the goal kick up. Let's see here. They managed to get hold of it, but Stewart come back and take care of it, and it's a long ball up to Adeloy, 1-on-1 versus the keeper. Will he score? Yes, it's a goal here for Bath City versus Billy Kay in the 11th minute. And we'll thank Genovese there for that super pass. We will see it here, a long ball up towards Adeloy, and we're lucky there that the defender of Billy for some reason chose to stop his run and marking of Adeloy. So thank you very much for that, whoever it was in Billy. And we have another highlight here. Hutton again with a long ball, this time to Madaluz, 1-on-1 versus the keeper, and he shoots wide, unfortunately. And here's the third highlight coming up, and this time looking to be for Billy Kay. Having the ball on the right hand side of the penalty box and bringing it in, and looking very dangerous, and unfortunately it's a goal there for Billy Kay, making it 1-1 for Bath City versus Billy Kay. And yeah, pretty good passing here, and making very good use of the space. And I don't know why we have 3 players running to the ball, making all the space available there for the players in Billy Kay that they took advantage of. And yeah, another highlight here, and another long ball, this time failed, but we get a second chance and Adeloy 1-on-1 versus keeper, and it's a goal here for Bath City and Adeloy, making it 2-1 for Bath City versus Billy Kay. So a very good finish there, and a good chance there, and very nice that we picked up the rebound and got the second chance there. And actually right in the middle of the goal, but over the keeper, which is the important thing there. So another highlight here coming up in the 33rd minute, and it's unfortunately for Billy Kay who are through, and our keeper saves, or actually he didn't, because it was a goal kick. It looked that he did save though, and we get the highlight straight away from that goal kick, and it's a long ball up towards our striker that we don't get our hands on, but we get the second ball but lose the tackle, and it's a long ball up towards our penalty box, and we have the ball going back and forth here quite a bit, but it's in hands of Paxman now in the midfield, and it's a long ball up to Adeloy, 1-on-1 versus keeper. Can he pass? No, he can't. It's a shot on goal, and the keeper saves. And here is the corner from Stewart, and the ball is out to Adeloy, and it goes out to a throw-in. And we are closing in on the end of the first half, and we have a free kick here from Billy Kay first, and it's just over the bar. And we have a highlight straight away after that free kick from the goal kick, and we have the ball going back and forth a bit now, and Genovese with a long ball up towards Adeloy, and 1-on-1 versus keeper, but keeper saves, and it's a corner. And here we have Stern with the corner. Can we find anybody? No, not really the case. But the ball is back in Rig, or in our hands, and Rig, and it's a free kick, and that should be pretty much everything for the first half here. So just waiting for the whistle. And that's the end of the first half. So the scoreline here after one half is 2-1 for Bath City versus Billy Kay, and shots is 8-7, shots on target is 6-2, and possession is 43-57%. So very happy with the performance here so far from the guys. We've been pretty darn effective also with making shots on target. And looking at the stats here, we do have our defenders, center defenders, not having the best of games in this game either. And we also have Ross Stern not having the greatest of game. Other than that, it looks pretty well. But we do have, once again, a couple of yellow cards to think about here in the second half. And we'll do substitution around the 60-minute mark here, probably. And we'll might have to think about those yellow card then. And yeah, we'll see here. And we got injury here on Stewart, so we'll do the substitutions here a little bit early. And Stewart also have a yellow card, so we'll definitely switch him out. Do we want to? Yeah, we want to switch out Madeluse here as well, and bring on Oliver instead. We'll play Adeloy as an advanced forward instead, and Oliver as a poacher. We'll let our third substitution be for now, so we can have the chance to do that if needed later in the game. We have a highlight now building up, and it's Adeloy. Will he get his hat trick? No, it's the keeper saves here, unfortunately. So 30 minutes to go here, hoping that we can keep things together. We do have our defenders here having very, not the greatest of game. Hayden actually improving a lot here, but he did get an injury, so we'll put in Spencer Adams here instead of Hayden, just to make sure that Hayden don't get a serious injury, hopefully. Now we only really have minutes to go here before the end of the game. Actually 5 minutes of extra time, which is pretty bad for us, and we do have a highlight here coming up, and hopefully that won't be a goal for Billy Kay. We do have a long ball here for Billy Kay, and it is a goal for Billy Kay, making it 2-2 for Bath City versus Billy Kay, all equal, unfortunately. Very unlucky for us. I don't really know. Yeah, pretty bad defending or marking there actually, but not too terrible. But yeah, really unlucky here for us actually. I feel like, and the final whistle should be now. Yeah, it is. It's all over. So the final scoreline here, 2-2 for Bath City versus Billy Kay. Shots 12-1. Shots on target is 9-5, and possession 45-55%. So overall, actually pleased with the game here. But unfortunately, we did have Hayden injure himself right when we thought about switching Batten out. And I think Batten is to blame here, maybe in the second half. Looking at his rating, at least he took the hit on his rating for that last goal, I believe. So yeah, a little bit unlucky, but overall actually pleased with the lads here. So can't complain that much, but yeah. We stay in the same place in the league here, basically, so that's not a trouble or any problem, but we do lose ground on Wellstone once again, and now 16 points from them. So Wellstone looking very clear here to be the title winners of the league, and we are more and more looking that we will fight in the playoffs once again. Our chance here is to move into the top 2 places at least here. So we only get to play 2 games. The bottom 4 are in the playoff to be playing in the top 2 here, I believe, and then you have one more round. So it's only actually 2 teams moving up here from Vanarama National League South, which makes it very tough to actually move up in the leagues, or in this league. We've got Hayden out only for 2 to 3 days at least, so that's pretty good. And we'll take no comment here. And Stewart is out for 1 to 2 days, and that is alright as well. And we'll praise Adeloy's performance there in that match. That will be everything for this episode, so do remember to smash that like button if you have liked what you've seen here, and also do remember to subscribe to make sure that you don't miss out on any of the new content that we bring to you daily here at Raw Slow Gaming. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.